To me, many Photoshop tools feel like magic, but none more than this super secret Magic Eraser tool. It's like the magic wand with a quick erase. If you right-click on the eraser tool or click and hold for 2 seconds, underneath you'll find the super secret, actually go tell a friend, Magic Eraser tool. If your only goal is to quickly wipe out a background, this is your one-click way to wipe out a background. Now you may say, Kelly, the rope or web that Spider-Man is shooting is gone. Well, we have the power to change that. I'm going to undo that, and I will go to the tolerance setting. Just like Magic Wand has a tolerance, the Magic Eraser has a tolerance, and a lower number will erase less. So if I double-click on the 32 and type in 5, just as a random guess, one color level should only grab one color pixel of equal values. But 5 will grab a few shades of white because there was a background here at one point and a board that he was standing on. So when I set the tolerance to 5, now with one quick click, I still have a beautifully erased background. However, let's see how this plays in action. Using the Move tool, instead of doing Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste, I'm going to use a drag and drop way to move Spider-Man on top of a light pole riddled with spider webs. So if I drag Spider-Man up to the file name, make sure you don't let go here. Photoshop has brought the window forward, but it hasn't copied yet. When I bring my arrow down into the middle of the document window, it is now safe to let go. And there we have Spider-Man, which I can drag and drop to position on top of this light pole. And I tend to like to use my down arrow key to move him because he can walk at angles and sideways, so he can be down a little bit. Also, to be a nice and kind Photoshop user, I'll name my layer 1. And I'll name this Spider-Man. Now, as I look at this, if I were to zoom in, and I could do that faster with a shortcut, but I'll keep it to menus for the moment, I might see a little halo. I'll hit Command plus or Control plus because it'll zoom now to where I am. Sometimes along the surface of the object here on his hand, I could see a little trace or evidence of the original background. So the way I finish this off whenever I use the Magic Eraser tool is by choosing from the Layer menu, Matting and Defringe. If I choose Defringe, it doesn't matter if I type in 1 or 50. It really only does 1 pixel edge. I think the dialogue is just to keep you guessing. But I'm going to click OK, and there. If I Command Z or Control Z to undo and redo, it looks like somebody had placed this toy Spider-Man on top of that light pole. And you could do a little bit more to try to keep this rope and prevent it from being soft, but my goal with this video is to show you one-click erasing of the background. And since we've erased the background, let's put him somewhere fun. To finish this off, I will zoom in with Control plus or Command plus, and I can switch to my regular eraser tool and simply erase a little bit of the shadow that was picked up with this object, keeping in mind that we will be far zoomed out once we're finished, so this little evidence there of those trails won't be a big deal. And we could use some blending effects or increase the tolerance with the Magic Eraser to maybe 8 or 10 and pick up more of this white rope, technically, that's supposed to simulate the web. But I'm going to hit Command 0 or Control 0, or you can use your menu, View, Fit on Screen to see the whole image, and we have happily placed Spider-Man on top of this light pole like we just caught him and he's getting ready to shoot us with the web, using the very powerful yet very untapped Magic Eraser tool. Try this. You do really need a nice large solid background, but it doesn't always have to be white. You could try it on the sky in this image or many other shots to drop in new and more interesting or comical backgrounds.